Once again, Runner's Rise is broadcasting from numerous illegal locations to ensure you get the live enjoyment of these edge runners you've grown so accustomed to ruining their lives. Welcome back, everyone. It is Runner's Rise. This is Red Team once again. Your wonderful members of Warcry and, or should I say Unsigned's team? I don't know. We can look at that. We don't need to worry about getting into further derailment. There was plenty of that last time with this team. As a Mr. Friendly and a few members of the council decided to hire our team to go handle a train problem. Apparently a group of people were maybe utilizing these cyber psychos from prison that were being reformed into actual MaxTac personnel. Well, some of these shipments of personnel were going missing, and Warcry was definitely asked to make a musical spectacle of it in more ways than one. Not only for a handsome sum of eddies and a song about the deed, the group was quite quickly and managed with the help of someone's tank quickly blow up most of the actual train itself. Well, that and a few cyber psychos from space, but who's counting the efforts of the Hydriders? I know I most certainly am. However, with, I believe, a certain Scorn, the leader of Warcry, hopping onto the train and even getting quite physical with some members and even bringing one back. The train itself is quite destroyed, and our group has made it back to pretty much Nightfest, ready for payment and, to get back into the festivities of the event itself. Drugs, music, and God only knows what else the group may find. Is there anything y'all would like to add to this bit of a recap?
The cyber psychos from space were Shiva bots, which was quite interesting. Nice to see a little bit of multiculturalism going on with the other space folk. Beyond that, though, that's about it, really. And I think Go on.
No, please continue.
I think we're basically at the bridge, and correct me if I'm wrong, of deciding whether we want to go and have a look at this Vendit or whether we want to go and do the Chiba job. And we also have a concert to do at some point, I think.
That is correct, though the Chiba job is back in Night City.
Yeah.
So you would have to actually go back there to work on that. And there's a bit of setup and involvement works before you can just outright blow up a building. Or you can just take that approach, too. I mean, there was multiple levels of fine print with that job.
Mm-hmm. That does sound about right. Yeah, I think that's about everything that's all I have to add. Excuse me.
As everyone plays musical chairs for just a moment.
Everyone.
Just about everybody, yes.
Everyone is standing up and down. There we go.
Your captive's name is William Carr.
Sorry, what was that surname?
Your captive's name is William.
Mm-hmm.
Wooden
sorry, I
car.
thought you did car.
Car.
Okay.
Like the vehicle car, or
Yes, if you spelt that with a K.
okay.
He was part of a group known as the Reckoners, trying to bring social justice and reform to bits of the wasteland. That's about the extent of the information you guys have gotten from him once he's woken up on the travel back to Nightfest.
Reckoners rings a bell. I can't remember why. Nor have I written down why it rings a bell, which is annoying.
The weather is lightly rainy and overcast by the time you guys make it back about mid-morning on Wednesday. Most of the larger part of the storm front, this massive weather cell created by high riders or weather satellites, has definitely started to dissipate into the region.
Pleasant change. Yeah, so I imagine we're all turned by the tank at this point, right?
Yep, just pulled back up to where the tank is, back to where you guys were originally on this map. Come on. Might help if it's on the right layer.
So I just want to ask again: can we keep this guy? What's your name again? William? Can we keep you? You know, as a pet or something?
I don't. If I get to stay alive for a while, sure, but I don't really want to be anyone's pet slave. That's not really my kink. I ain't shaming or anything, but that's not really my thing.
We don't have any intention of killing you, despite what the green-skinned ones are insinuating.
I saved his life.
True. Okay, just the singular green-skinned one.
I did not say anything about killing him. I am saying something about keeping him, because he's kind of funny.
Right, and he also has a family that he would very much like to go back to, I'm imagining.
Do you?
I mean, yeah. My troop and everything, like, they probably are. Hell, at this point, they probably think I'm dead.
I sent him a text saying you weren't on your phone.
Oh. He seems almost confused or even surprised by that, really. Thank you?
It's the least I could do. I'm not entirely sure why we took you anyway, if I'm honest. Kind of a glance towards the crew. Why did we take him?
Frank would shrug.
Because it puts us in a very good position to ask him questions.
And that it does. What questions were you intending to ask him?
That is somebody else. That's your job.
Right.
Get asking.
I suppose we should clear things up with this train job. I'm assuming you were there because you were trying to stop that train from reaching its original destination, right?
Yeah, that was our job.
I was asking William.
Who?
I would like some form of check for you before we continue this conversation unsigned, whether it be conversation, interrogation, or persuasion.
All of which I am absolutely awful at.
Well, it's open up there for anyone, just in terms of a...
Unfortunately, our face isn't here right now, so I'm going to have to make up slack.
No, we were hijacking the train.
Well, I know that much, but to what end?
To go on a ride with it?
It's complete. There's a. I mean, unless you want to tell me this is an incredibly well acted thing, and I should act convinced, and Zion is not going to be convinced.
No, he seems very. He seems to only be answering the very broadest sense of your questions.
Yeah, I get you. I somehow doubt that, my friend, considering the group that you just said that you came from and what that train was doing. There's a lot of resources that dedicates to just taking a train for a joyride.
I never said it was a joyride. We were just taking it for a ride.
Sure.
So you know how sometimes it's easier to get into a building if you have the right vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Think of it as something like that.
Oh, you were trying to get to where the train was originally going, or just some other place for the same corp?
Kind of slaps his fingers at you and kind of has a smile like, yes, we were trying to take to where it was going. You don't really seem to know a lot about what's going on with that.
Well, we were just paid to stop it from reaching its destination. Ironically, I think by someone who has the same motivations as you, which is shutting down the operation at the other end.
Kind of looks at you for a hard moment, that statement, before, like, actually finding the words you speak a bit genuine. Where he kind of like...
Yeah, genuine.
Kind of like nods, like, I mean, if that's what these people paid you to do, then yeah, shutting down the operation would be, is definitely one of our goals. But rescuing people wrongly in prison there was kind of our main objective.
Makes sense. It's a shame that our employer didn't quite have a slightly bigger picture than stopping it in the here and now. I mean, it's not like there's not going to be a future train, I'm imagining. Who knows? Either way, despite the fact that kind of fun juts the rather fresh-looking robotic fun towards the tank, despite the fact we did more or less fire on you, albeit not directly. Obviously, we don't have any problems with you or what you're doing, so once you've arranged a safe way to get you back to you and yours, I'm sure things can be arranged to do that. There's a brief glance to the other two, just to make sure they don't have anything else they want to add there.
Yeah. No, I don't care. Glad I didn't kill you.
Me too.
Thank you, I guess. I'm happy I'm not dead too.
Hey, you attacked me first. I told you to go down and you ignored me. Could have been way easier.
Well, I mean, we were trying to disguise ourselves as the security personnel of the train, so kind of had to do the job.
Yeah, I was very confused at that point. I'll be honest, I didn't really know what was going on. I don't think I was even meant to be on the train.
You weren't.
There we go. Case closed.
But you know what? It all worked out in the end.
Always
Something
does.
like that. I hope I can share your optimism with that. Either way. I didn't throw his agent away, so Unscience is going to check the guy's agent, see if he's got any reply message. Because if I recall correctly, he sent a message on the group chat saying, the owner's alive. Get in touch to let us know how you want to get him back. And then the group chat understandably went silent as they presumably switched to a new one. Has he gotten any messages on William's agent yet?
He has. Is he safe? Is he a captive? Is he free to leave under his own accord?
And Signs basically just switches onto recording a video message, and then passes the. He doesn't let William take the agent, but he'll point the camera towards William, so that William can see he's being recorded. We have him and he's fine and he's safe to leave. Just wants to make sure that, well, the handover is safe, let's say, considering that we got shot at the last time we interacted with you. Anything you want to add, William?
Yeah, they haven't killed me.
Oh, does someone have one of those pieces of thing that has the today's news on it? That's what they use to show it's a live recording, right? We're like stood out in the open, right?
Yeah. You guys
Yeah, okay, so
pulled up
Unsigned
and
just kind of
parked.
looks around. There's people in the crowd, like, vaguely nearby, right?
Mhm.
He just shouts, hey, just shout what the day and the time is, please. To just the nearest random partygoer.
Sure, Chew. It's June 2048. It's the 17th. It's daytime.
Good enough for me. Okay.
Weirdo.
Unsigned doesn't even respond, just turns back to making the recording.
Didn't we just
As you
take
can
this
see,
guy?
this is
What
not
other
the
time would
recording.
it be?
I don't know. I'm just doing what they
Is this in case we're
Yeah,
time
no.
traveling orcs? That sounds like a good book.
No, I don't know. I'm not used to hostage situations that aren't hostage situations, so
Well, we can just let him go.
we could.
Yeah.
He's a really shit fighter, so he's not going to kill us.
Yeah, I suppose we'll just let him go. And he just ends the recording like halfway through that sentence, sends it, and then hands the agent back to William.
He's not
Yeah, I
a
suppose you
hostage.
get to
You
get
can just do whatever you want. Do you need anything?
Yeah,
No,
so
if you just take these cuffs off, I'd have my phone back. I'd be happy to get the fuck out of here.
Wait. We put the cuffs on him. Isn't that sort of time?
Not me.
Frank.
I don't think it was
did
even me this time. I think it might have been your manager.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Doc. Alright. I don't have a key. I can break them for you.
You're not gonna break my arm?
Probably no.
Sure. Okay.
Don't break the man's arm.
I'm gonna try not to break the man's arm, and I grab his wrists around, obviously the chain, and I will try and very carefully just break the chain.
Just give me an athletics check, please.
All right, that's probably good.
Okay.
Not too high.
And yeah, you will bruise his wrist due to the metal of the cuffs, but the chain themselves binding the two cuffs together, broken. You know, the links just break away and fall to the ground effortlessly.
I guess that'll do. Oh,
All right, there we go.
free to
Do
go,
you need
I
any
guess.
alcohol to take on your way? Drugs? Anything? You need a guitar?
I mean, that all sounds pretty good, actually. I go for something to drink, and maybe some stems, because it's been a long, rough night, and I hurt good.
All right. I apparently do not have any. Crank, you got any drugs?
1 sec, let me check.
I've got. Would
I
you
got-
like
I
a
thought your
grenade?
manager held onto all of them.
Yeah. Doc doesn't give me many at a time.
I can't possibly
I
think.
got some coke. Do you want some coke? And I got some quick heals. Do you want some quick heals?
Yeah, actually.
Also, I have some fuel that I wanted to use for the tank. You can probably drink that too.
I'll just take the first two. Thanks on the drink.
Here you go, man. Here's also a glow stick, a smoke grenade, and a signed T-shirt. Enjoy.
Is that what you
I'm
give
gonna
all
give
of
it-
your fans?
Hey,
You give all of your fans a glow stick and a smoke grenade? Is that like part of the package, or?
I just whatever I've got.
Oh, okay.
Much on me at the moment.
Thank you. Thank you. I will not forget this. Starts to slowly back away.
We're not gonna
Move
kill
from any
you,
of us to
for
stop them.
fuck's sake.
Yeah. Oh, if you need to go somewhere, we can drive you probably.
No, I'm good. I really, you guys have done enough. Thank you. I really.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I feel like your friends are pretty far away from here. We drove quite a while.
No, he is. By that point, he turns and runs.
If you need anything else, just give us a shout. Bye. Nice guy.
Yeah. I forgot to give him any of my coke. Fuck. Okay, well.
You could run after him very aggressively.
I would actually love to see that personally. You hear the familiar voice of Mr. Friendly show back, up on the other side of the tank. I didn't want to intrude on your guys' business, though it seemed to go well.
Well, we did what you paid us for. Did you catch enough of that conversation to hear that they're interested?
I sadly did. Eavesdropping is a very unpopular thing, but needed from time to time in this business.
Disagree.
Well, either it is good that you know someone's trying to interfere with something you don't want to be stopped, or it's good that you've now found some people that also want to stop the same thing.
I did. I just want to thank you and conclude this business dealings on behalf of my mistress. He pretty much produces a key outside, and uncuffs the briefcase he's been carrying with him. He sets it on the tank.
Mm-hmm. Unsigned is going to open it while he's near it.
Yeah, 111, and he just automatically as you move to it, just clips open the thing and opens up the briefcase. There is 200,000 eddies and stacked binded bills.
Yeah, even Unsigned's High Rider eyes water slightly at seeing that. Well,
Cool. What are we gonna buy with that?
yeah, good question. I have some ideas.
I feel like we should get an Aerozep. I feel like that would be cool.
You already have a tank.
Yeah, but an Aerozep is also cool.
What are you going to do with the tank while you're...
I don't know, put it on a hook and then have it swing around and then you can shoot the tank while it's in the air.
That sounds like an amazing music video my mistress would love to see.
Well, maybe you can pay us... If you supply us with the Aerozep, then... Unsigned says, kind of putting a bit of his manager socks on for the first time in his life. If you supply us with the Aerozep, then perhaps it can be filmed. After all, you might be able to source one better than we can.
I would assume you are correct. However, I believe this concludes our business.
As do I.
Oh yeah, Scorn, you're working on the song, right?
Yes. Technically, I think I've pretty much finished. When do you need it?
Do we get more money for that?
Or royalties?
I don't remember.
I assume whatever royalties you garner from your music is your own business. Just consider the song being made the prerequisite and the fan request.
Okay.
Which is...
What he's saying is if you don't release the song, he's going to come and take the money back.
So I just have to release the song myself. You don't want it.
Correct.
You don't want me to play it for you.
My mistress is the fan of your music. I prefer something a little bit more
Cultured.
civilized.
Rubbish. Got it. What? Who's your mistress? Do I know this? Hello.
1 second. No, I gave you guys the name earlier.
That's fine.
I'm pretty sure you gave us the name, yeah.
I very much did. Got the character up, pulled up and everything, so just a moment.
Well, he's spoken to Doc a lot. Whilst I haven't been there as well, you know, so.
Hmm.
And of course, catch me with my pants down without a good bit of notes.
Yeah.
1 moment. I know he gave it to you guys. Just
While you're at it, what's the colour of her hair? What's her favourite colour? What's her mother's maiden name?
And
Anything else we
the
need?
3 digits on the back
Yeah,
of her
3 digits on the back of her
credit card?
SIN chip, I guess.
Yeah.
What was this guy's thinking about it? Did it seem weird to you that guy kept thinking we were going to kill him? Do you think it's just, like, because of the way that we look?
Partially. I think.
I
the
don't
fact that
think
you
so,
kidnapped him.
no. He didn't
No.
seem like racist, right? I
Then
don't
why
think
was
he
he?
was.
You're
Why
not
was he
a
like
different
that?
race. Well, because you grabbed hold of him forcibly and dragged him back into a tank away from his friends and then drove off with him handcuffed.
Well, no, I mean, I knocked him out pretty quick. He was unconscious for most of it.
Still congruent with kidnapping, Scorn.
I mean, yeah, but he was also there kidnapping, so we're both kidnappers. It's not like he can be like, oh no, I got kidnapped, when he's doing the same thing.
Scorn, you've killed people before, right?
He's probably killed people before.
No, have you killed people before, Scorn?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Would you be upset if someone killed you?
I imagine not, because I'd be dead.
Would you be upset if someone tried to pull your legs off?
Yes,
I have
I
seen
like
you
my
do
legs. What?
that. Some people, even if they do bad things, Scorn, still don't want those same bad things done to them.
But we were really nice about it. We offered him cocaine. Great.
And that's why he was confused and not just scared.
Well, I'm just saying that I think it came a certain point where he should have realized that we were no longer trying to kill him. You know?
I think the man is a little bit more cynical and has lived rougher lives than perhaps any of us have.
Fair enough. All right. Well, as long as it's not a race thing, I guess.
You're... sure.
Well, you know what I mean.
Transhumanist.
What?
What?
The word used to be... the word used for someone who is derogatory towards those who have modified their bodies in a significant way.
They're not 2 words.
No, it's one word.
Are you sure about that? It's because it sounds like 2, you know?
I didn't make the word in your own language. This language is already suffering enough, thank you very much. It'd be much easier if everyone just spoke Check's character sheet.
Councilwoman,
My native language.
Councilwoman Becca Smothers.
Councilwoman.
She is the fan of your war cry group. She's the one that requested a song be made based off the job. As long as the song is made and published, all tenets of this agreement have been concluded.
All right. Sure. I guess we can play it at the next time we do a concert. But there's no like time limit.
No.
All right, great, cool.
A week would be nice. Within a week.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're planning on having a concert before leaving this festival, right?
I don't think so.
No.
What?
Okay. I thought you're a music band and you came to a music festival, but you don't plan on playing?
I don't know, man. It would be a bit weird when you put it that way, but you'd have to talk to Doc about it.
I thought that's why you came here. Like, this entire excursion. The whole reason I'm out here, away from the city,
Right.
was because you wanted to play in the music concert, right? You see Unsigned just like having a small meltdown.
I don't know, man.
Wait, I thought we were here to kill Sparkles. Wait. Okay.
How about we check with your manager later?
Yeah. No, don't worry. I'll check in with him and figure out what's going on.
Why we're here in the first place would be nice to know.
Well, we had a
Just-
train job.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
But the train job, we've done that now, so we can go.
Yeah.
You okay?
You can. I'll be fine. So I've taken a moment to digest this information.
No, it's fine. The job's done.
I am aware.
Well then, I will bid you all a wonderful time with the rest of your event. I have other business to attend to.
Hey, man. Sorry, I didn't realize you were still here. Tell me more about this fan of ours. Do they have other jobs that pay equally well coming up?
Unsigned is having a separate aneurysm in the background now.
Most certainly, Mr. Scorn. However, I'm not sure if those jobs are really the... And he very, very aggressively looks you up to, from like toe to head and back down.
This is racist. Right?
I don't think they're quite your cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't like tea, and I don't think Scorn likes tea either, so sure. Let's not do those. Yeah.
Alright, fine. Are you coming to the show?
Wait!
I will be leaving, actually, momentarily, as my business here is concluded.
Yeah, us too. Alright, that is, dude.
Wait, is there a show now or not? I'm kind of confused. Can you... Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's Night Fest, man. Of course there's a show.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Maybe one of the other band's members might know
Know what?
whether you're meant to be performing or not. It's gone.
As you look, most of the rest of your band, Raised Vex, are in the process of reorchifying your tour bus, as there are a lot of more brightly colored images on it, rainbows, shooting stars, unicorns, pooping rainbows, pooping unicorns, pooping rainbows.
It's becoming orky again. There's the unicorn now has two horns and they're devil horns.
Oh yeah, they are trying to most of the original artwork on it is done, I mean, incredibly well. To the point that you almost Unsigned, you're probably the only person of the group that might feel ways about covering up, no matter how poppy or sparkly this artwork may be. It's far better than the very orcish paint jobs of the band.
Yeah, there's like kind of orc as someone who is a good illustrator would do something in an orc art style, and then there is just actually bad illustration.
Mhm. There's a wide range of artistic capabilities of the band.
And that's the polite way to leave it, I think. Band members, I can't remember your names, honestly. Do you know if you're meant to be doing a performance before we leave while the manager's asleep?
Yeah, that was the plan. I think
you return to the others. That's what I thought. Go on. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. No, go on.
She's like, yeah, we usually perform at least for a little while. How many hours we want to play is, kind of thing. But we usually play about 4. I'm not sure. Did you do one of your play dates again with those light chicks?
Me?
Yes, you tall, dark, and green.
What light chicks? The elf fucks?
Yes!
I fucked her. Is that what you mean?
Yes, you usually do every event. You're an elf fucker. We know this. Whether or not you're doing a duet with her this year or not is my curiosity.
Oh. Yeah, there was some talk to that effect. Because of the sparkly one. Oh, that's a good point.
Right. The corpo you keep thinking she is.
No, we've got proof now. Frank, show him.
Frank looks confused. And then looks back at Skern. I thought you had the proof, because you got that message.
Oh. Alright. Hang on, give me a minute. Unsigned. You happen to have the proof, or can you get him to my phone and find it for me?
Unsigned seems to grow about 2 inches shorter as his posture slumps forwards. And then he just kind of slightly holds out his hand with a tired expression.
What?
Hand me your agent.
It's internal.
How do you want me to get to your...
Isn't that what you do?
It's not 30 years in the future yet. We can't hack other people's cyberware.
Well,
They're still working on that in Kabuki.
Alright, well, haven't I sent you everything? Oh no, that was Doc. Can I send you everything that's on my phone?
Forward me every single message you have stored in your internal agent.
Oh, I've just finished doing this with Doc. Alright, I'm going to start sending Unsigned the entire contents of my phone.
It will, as I explained to you, Doc, it will take an hour for you to receive all of everything on Scorn's phone. The random pictures he takes with fumbling it, the inappropriate pictures he takes, the thousands of saved files of, got a song idea, 3 words, nothing else. Another saved file, I got a lyric idea.
He does take like thousands of photos a day.
Cool. And is any of that a text from any elf girl?
So,
I'm even gonna roll for unsigned, like just
please do. Just please do.
There you go. You forgot this is his hidden skill. I have plus 18 to this shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's like 3 messages actually with her. Hey, we need to meet up. Hey, let's talk. And then there's like a message like 12 hours later. Hey, I talked to some of the band members. Yeah, we will totally help you with your whole Sparkles thing. Just be careful. If what you say is true, you're really asking for it here, big guy, green guy.
Yeah. When were these messages sent?
Monday, Tuesday. Basically, over a day and a half ago. Yeah.
Oh, a day and a half ago. Okay. You What's the term that you use in this language? You've ghosted the elf girl, Scorn.
However,
No, I haven't.
with the 27, you can find the actual evidence he is talking about.
Yeah, I also find the evidence fantastic.
Before he just, sidetracked it. The
Yeah,
original
go.
thing this was brought up for. There's a random message from a sender who has no phone number
Mm-hmm.
that literally sent a file which has already been deleted. Hey, did you know Ultimate Sparkles is really a Biotechnica Corpo? Check this file.
That's deleted.
Okay. Yeah, the file is no longer there. The message, and from a unknown sender, not like if they blocked it, there would still be like information there. There is
It's without
literally,
number, right?
yeah, there's nothing there. There is no information.
Cool.
Which,
Have you found it? Sorry.
oh no, go right ahead, please.
I just asking unsigned, have you found it yet?
I found where it was before Scorn deleted it.
What? I didn't do that.
I mean, there's no way it's possible for someone to remotely delete the file, right? Not without some, like, God's tier level tech going on. Yeah, okay, so... Well, either Scorn deleted it, or we're dealing with municipal or higher level netrunners.
I feel like that proves the thing even more, right?
Well, either the evidence exists, or someone powerful enough to delete the evidence exists, therefore proving the evidence was accurate. So, yeah, I guess so.
So let's kill Sparkles, right?
Maybe. I can probably actually find the evidence myself if I can get access to one of her devices.
Oh, okay. Let's go do that then.
You should probably speak to this elf girl as well.
All
She
right,
is
where
quite
is she?
literally offering to help you with this exact scenario.
All right, let's go find an elf. Can I just message her?
I'm assuming that unsigned. What's this contact's name? Or what's it saved in Scorn's phone, as I should say. If
Elf
anything.
check.
Scorn, what do you have that saved as?
Elf check.
Oh, elf check.
Yeah.
He just turns his laptop. He has a laptop, right? Nothing stupid. He doesn't, that's tragic. Right, he turns his agent around.
I've already sent a message that
And-
says, "Where are you?"
Do the correct one.
Oh.
Probably.
Have you
Yeah.
sent it to this number, Scorn?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what's the number again? Is
You
she
literally
4
get
or
a-
5? I
You
don't
literally
remember.
get a message back that says, Nomer Bash.
Yeah, it gets forwarded to unsigned. Everything gets forwarded to unsigned now.
Okay, noted. Noted. Is that like a permanent thing you're setting up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've already set that up for Doc Nova, and I would like to just have that in order that everything gets sent
Just
to unsigned as well.
Nomabash was sent, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unsigned just squints down his agent and then squints up at Scorn.
Hey.
Does that mean something to you?
What does it say?
Nomabash.
No, my bash.
Yep.
Did type of tent?
I'm asking you, Scorn.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, Vex. Does this mean anything to you?
Oh yeah, they're probably doing one of those Greenpeace hippie conventions. You're not allowed to go to them anymore, Scorn. Not after what
What?
happened last time.
But they wanted to be free.
Okay, They did, but there wasn't a little person inside the little person piloting the little person, okay?
Yeah, but if there was...
Not to mention when they hit you with those injectables, you start to get a little kind of...
Okay, well, apart from the fact that I'm not allowed to go, where is it?
You kind of see, like, if I tell you, are you going to go?
Would you like me to lie to you?
Because you're bad at it.
No, I'm not go. Hang on. You don't want me to go.
Vex looks at you and goes, the last time you went, you got into a lot of trouble with the gnomes. I'm just saying, if you do this again, it could cause an issue.
I'm not going to get in any trouble. Unsigned's going to make sure that I don't do anything I shouldn't.
They've agreed to, you know what? Between you and Inside, I'm out. Sure.
All right.
They give you, she's like, you know, she will pin the location, which is deep within the heart of the radioactive area by all the power plants.
Cool. I forwarded one side.
Okay, I have an idea. Because, you know, you're technically not allowed to go in there. But if we disguise you, they're not going to know it's you. And then they're not going to complain, right?
So you want to, like, change outfits?
I mean, I just thought of maybe, like, drawing a little mustache on your face or something. But sure.
I'm fine just staying very quiet for all of this.
I don't know. Maybe we could say like you're one of my like my third cousin or something, and your name's no, we can't call you Scorn. What about Porn? Maybe.
I feel like that name's already taken.
Vex looks down at you outside. I hope you have a fun time today, cutie, and definitely let me know once you guys go to the Arena of Law.
I'm gonna message Elf Chick.
Okay.
Come here.
You get a message back like, and it's from a very vibrant green area she's in, and there's a lot of tiny people and huge amounts of beads, color, neon, and thick plumes of neon smoke. She's like, but Gnome Fest.
Oh, I'm on the way.
We got a pregame before we can game.
All right, guys. I tried to be smart about it, but the elf chick wants us to go and take part with the gnomes.
We really can't say no to that, can we?
Can't say no to that. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, thank you for trying, Vex. He just plods off with the orcs.
Yeah. Outside, you will faintly hear behind you the like, $5 says they kill 3 gnomes. I'll take that.
At least 3, or
At least
3 plus
3.
or exactly 3?
At least. A bare minimum.
I'm not going to kill a single gnome this time. Unless it happens to have another gnome trapped inside of it. That is just civic duty. You know what those gnomes are like. Did we take the tank?
Yeah, let's take the tank.
Unobtrusive ways.
But maybe we should try to not run over the gnomes because we don't want to kill them. Can someone maybe be a lookout and stand outside the tank, because I don't want to run them over accidentally. You know, it's hard to see them.
Have you considered walking?
No, I want to use my tank.
Right?
I want to walk next to the tank. It's alright.
That's going to be... Please tell me it's only like 150 meters down the road. Like, within that.
Are you taking the tank?
Yes.
Fantastic. So, you guys will head from
It's a little bit of a way.
Wait, where's
Come
it?
on. Okay.
It's all the way
You
down
guys,
here.
you guys are starting here. Okay.
Mhm.
And you guys are going to be basically, you need to head over to this district.
Perfect.
But it doesn't have
Okay.
roads in it.
I never said that.
Okay, good.
Okay. You basically just have to head down the street. Yes, it's a couple 100 meters. However, it's
30-second drive.
okay. I mean, it's a tank, so maybe a
Yeah,
5-10
1
minute
minute maybe.
drive.
Yeah.
Okay, at most. However, once you get to the street by the skate park, by the actual stickball courts,
Yeah.
the buildings become a little bit tighter. And if you want to take this all the way to where Vex told you where this was, I will need 3 driving checks from the from the tank.
Easy.
Oh shit, Rorschach's here.
Ben has never failed a driving check at a critical moment.
No.
Never.
Fantastic! I love hearing this.
That is not
Definitely
what
didn't.
TPK'd.
Cause a TPK or anything.
The only failed driving check of the entire campaign.
Yeah.
You can get around the initial demolition area easily to get closer to the actual nuclear reactor silos. The onboard radiation detector on the tank does start letting you know that you're in a radioactive area, but it's no different than the standard levels you would find in, city center back in Night City.
Hey, Unsigned, is this going to kill you?
I don't think so.
All right.
If I
However,
get cancer, I can just replace the organs anyway.
However, Craig, as you get closer to this area, there's a lot more shielding it to help protect or prevent certain exposure when it comes to these reactors. And driving will get a little bit more narrower in some places. Give me another check. Let's make sure you don't decide to drive through a nuclear reactor.
Why not? I feel like that's a good idea, actually. No, it's
There you
fun.
go.
Weirdly, I don't.
Hey, I'm on top. Look at that.
As you
I
get
mean-
around the reactor and the main housing building and start to get deeper into this part of Nightfest, I'm going to need perception checks from everyone.
Including unsigned inside the tank.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I mean, if you're inside the tank, then no, you're fine because you're actively not paying attention.
Yeah, no, I don't think Unsigned's going to be able to tell if anything from inside the tank.
All right. I'm outside the tank. This is the only time I'm ever going to roll a good perception. So there we go.
No one's ever going to believe what you're about to see.
Wonderful.
As you get deeper into this part, a lot of the broken down buildings here are very clearly dilapidated, pretty much the structures that just need one solid push, and probably the 5-6 story building would come crumbling down. But it's been the frames of them have been completely cobbled together with anything flat, bits of string, twine, metals, and chains to create living structures here. However, unlike the other parts of Nightfest, the levels of decadent activity here is definitely at an all-time high, as there's full-on groups really enjoying the sights of these destroyed nuclear reactors and doing very carnal exhibitions in the sight of them. The shielded, denser area here very much hides the very levels of archaic debauchery happening here. And it's only as you start to get this deep into it that the sounds of broken machinery or echoes and howls coming, only now do you realize the full-on levels of pretty much group orgies and schizophrenic activities happening out here. People are literally rubbing up against the nuclear silos, climbing on them, debauching them with themselves and everyone else around them. It is a different side of Nightfest.
I,
And then you start to see the piles of the dead.
I can guarantee you the people will believe me and what I saw, because I'm going to start taking some pictures and it all automatically gets forwarded to Unsigned.
Well, I mean, the picture has to be good enough to be able to make anything out in it first.
Sure, that's fair. Let's roll it.
Oh.
Let's see if I can. Okay.
That is Scorn. And you can see bits of, I mean, it's a very sideways picture. Like someone tried to take a selfie but leaned entirely too much into it.
He forgot to switch it to the back-facing camera, so he just took a selfie. And like out of the corner, you can see some hints at some stuff going on. But yeah, Unsigned just ignores it. Like the amount of shit that he sees coming from this agent now is he's probably just accidentally taken a photo while trying to open up his messaging app or something.
I mean, you say accidentally. There's a lot of them. Yeah. Many.
Last driving check.
I don't see anything that's a threat or a hazard that I need to get across to him.
No. As you guys make this way, you start to see chain and filleted corpos in places hanging from buildings, draped, with other members hung from even their chains, almost like a torture centipede draping down the actual nuclear silos. Even spilled blood and matter in places have been used to paint very basic but very clear warning signs, anti-corpo, anti-male symbols. As you get further and further and further into the most deepest parts here, as you get close to Reactor 4. This area has a very thick, rotten smell, and you can only hear the faintest sounds of the actual carnal delight tents, people fucking or doing, very graphic outdoor activities. That part of this area has kind of drifted away, and here in this remnant staler area by Reactor 4, there's literally over 150 postured, filleted dead males with the entire skin of their entire body ripped off of them and then hung by sinew and muscle matter. There are a few of these poor, unfortunate souls that are actually still alive, but not strong enough to really do anything. Dried lips, caked sores, toxins in places from radiation sickness. Very much exposed for all to see. But by Reactor 4, there is a broken remnant by the base of the reactor, with a few actual large, half-naked Amazon guards outside. Like 7-foot tall, very cyber-framed, large Amazonian women. Headdresses, grass-based skirts, even clams in places. But they are muscular, whether it be by frame or grafted muscle, and they're carrying very sharpened, mono-based melee weapons, mainly spears.
Okay, so where are the gnomes I need to shoot?
I don't think I'm assuming at this point Unsigned's come outside and seen this carnage.
According to Vex, you have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, Unsigned is his annoyance has taken a sharp turn when he sees everything that's happening all around. Can't quite be annoyed when you see so much death, right? And he's a little bit at awe, I suppose is the right word, as if he just wasn't really capable of. So he wasn't really. He didn't really think these kinds of things were even possible to do. If you know what I mean. Well, apparently here.
It is a very different sight to see, that's for sure.
Don't know why anyone would do any of this willingly. But I suppose those guards over there are probably by the entrance of where we need to go. Maybe ask them.
Siona has already stopped sending you photos, and he is completely ignoring you at this point. Unintentionally. Just he seems to have drifted off, as he often does, into his own world as he's like scrawling in his head, basically, and trying to write some.
He's
songs.
buffering.
Yeah, it's very accurate.
Right, guess it's left up to me again then. Unsigned will hop out of the tank and take a couple of steps towards the Amazon guards.
Frank would follow him.
Hello there, ladies, I think. We're looking for... Unsigned scrolls past like 36 images of completely illegal stuff to find the name of the place again. We're looking for the place with the gnomes.
One of the ladies turns and looks at you. It very much like looks down at you before you will hear her say, very, very sternly, "Do you bring offering for the event?"
What do you accept as offering?
One of the ones scoff, kind of kicks dirt at you guys with her bare feet, and says something in a obscure language.
Mhm.
It's Brazilian, just as a
Yeah.
fun little note.
That's a weird thing.
However,
Weird, obscure language.
Wait, Brazilian?
Once it
So you
goes-
mean Portuguese, or is Brazilian its own thing now?
see, I think, part of my brain's telling me there was a sub-dialect of Portuguese that was Brazilian, but now I'm really thinking that's wrong, and I need more coffee in
I
my
mean,
diet.
it probably is. I mean, at least with the real world, as far as I understand it, is. It's just heavily accented, but
Yeah, and
language.
I mean, it's yeah. In
No
the way that
difference
a
like
lot of
American
South American
English and-
Spanish is different to
Yeah.
Castellanos.
Either way, it is at a minimum Brazilian Portuguese.
Yes.
Cool. And then after they mutter to each other,
This is a peace offering event designed to the Lady Goddess. If you're not here to participate that, then you're not invited, and please kindly leave.
I suspected as much. Go on. No.
He's
The
Right.
lights
Settle the
are
trunk.
on, and no one is home.
At this point, he has pulled out the guitar and is like just very like just in his own head.
Right,
I'd
well,
like to throw a grenade at him. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I am still sat on your tank, to be very clear.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it. I'm not
It's not-
actually
it's not
pulling the
that.
pin.
Okay.
There. That.
Isn't the TV 15?
yeah, so it misses.
Fuck.
The minimum DB is 15.
Ah.
He
I'm not
doesn't
good
even
at throwing
flinch. By the way, he doesn't like notice. His perception is too low. But
I don't think Scorn wants to do anything with us.
we'll do. Anyway.
can we like offer him up as a sacrifice?
I
or
think it
whatever?
might kill him. He might die happy, don't get me wrong. But I think it might kill him.
I don't think it would kill him. I mean, that's gone.
Before we do anything, I'm going to text the elf. Because I have her number now. And so, unsigned text just saying, this is Scorn's friend. Unsigned is not let. Not unsigned. This is Scorn's friend. Guards are not letting us in? Question mark.
Did you come here?
Yes.
Did you bring
question mark.
drugs?
No.
All right, give me a minute.
Alright, I think I might have it. Where are we?
Trying to get in.
Just for the record, did you throw a live grenade, Crank? Or did you just throw it? What did you actually throw? You threw something.
No, you just
Nah,
you threw a grenade that had a pin in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Alright, what are we doing here?
I offered you as a sacrifice to these buff women. If you,
I mean,
I hope you don't have a problem with that. Yeah, right. That's what I thought. But Unsigned was worried they were gonna kill you for some reason.
what do we need? Hey, lovely people, can we go in there?
No, unless you bring offerings for the event, you are not allowed in.
I have an offering.
May we see it?
You can hear it. It's very good. I don't know.
No.
Oh, so it's a yes?
No.
Which one? Alright.
No.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'll be back. We need to go find ourselves a gnome.
No. Unsigned just holds his agent up. Your elf friend is on the way anyway.
Oh, cool.
Okay, but I still want to kill some gnomes. So.
We are not here to kill any
We're
gnomes.
not here to kill anyone.
Well, I thought that was the whole point of us going here to
The
kill more
whole
gnomes.
the whole point of us coming here was very explicitly to not kill the gnomes.
Well, we can not kill gnomes somewhere else, though, can't we?
You wanted to speak to the elf, who is here.
So that's the reason for being here.
Yes.
So the not killing gnomes thing is like a different thing.
Can we not kill gnomes later?
Yep.
Okay, so we can kill gnomes now.
No.
Fuck.
Any perception checks from all of you if you're having this conversation? Please.
It's barely a conversation at this point.
It's just a slow and gradual loss of sanity.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are you
Can
all
we see any
still on?
gnomes?
Are you all still on your tank? Or are you like the 15, 20 meters away by the entrance?
A little bit away.
We're all by the we're kind of in between the tank and the entrance, but not quite fully either.
Fantastic, thank you. Past the entrance, coming out, you will actually see Freya start actually coming your way. Freya Goldshire. And I will throw you guys a map of her real quick. Just a picture of her real quick. Words are hard.
Now she's a night elf.
Has been. Throw you guys on this map real quick. Frey will start walking towards you guys like, what is going on? Why are you here? But the music and noise from her is really almost overshadowed. Each of you hear something around you. To the south, to the northwest, northeast, and southeast. You begin to hear movement in the rubble, in the trash, and in the alleyway. Weird clicking, weird chattering, weird scraping of metal. And we're going to take break. Afterwards, we can come back from break and you can figure out exactly what is going on. But let's take 10 first. We are back, everyone. Let's see. Cyber Psychos are loaded, buffered, and let's get everything squared away. As Freya Goldshire comes out of it and looks at you, you guys begin to hear this metallic clicking and scraping sounds coming from the areas around you. With those perception checks, you will hear them before you see them, but is there anything you wanted to prepare ahead of time? As with that perception check, you feel dangerous afoot.
Not much for Unsigned to do apart from pull out his little throwing discs. Well, not discs, only what did I? No, that's right, the little chakrams.
I mean, if we know there's danger approaching, I guess take cover.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
Be a good bet.
yeah. If you wish to take cover, please move yourself. One round worth of movement, any direction you wish.
Yep. And he'll give a warning to Freya as well.
Go away.
I want to take cover behind these barricades.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
What?
I've just checked chat. All right, I need to move. Sorry, I mean, I don't want to go close to you for obvious reasons. Is this a little shop? Can I maybe get behind this?
It's more of a small stall, clearly some kind of outdoor DJ booth.
So there's not many places to actually take cover. I've got my movement, right? So. Ooh. I'm just running towards it.
Let me load in one more thing here.
Thank you for the follow. What the hell? What is this?
Alright, several things happen all at the same moment. You guys begin to move, and you can see the cybernetic frames of people who are clearly mostly, they have to be full FBCs, as most of the skin or whatever skin is left on their body has deteriorated or literally is just slagging away, falling off them as they move, exposing more metal and a very grinning, eccentric, cybered skull. They move, and their teeth just click and clatter at each other as large metallic, just dripping blades with some kind of toxin on them come out of their hands, and they begin to move very rapidly towards you all.
I'm pretty sure that's a gnome.
It's actually Unsigned it takes a moment. I can't tell if me telling you whether it is or not.
At the
Are
same
we
point
fighting
in
these or are we
time,
running?
a literally canister comes down and beds itself into the ground, and you can see a countdown starting at 120 minutes begin to start counting down.
Well, guess we can worry about that one later.
What is that thing?
How would I know?
Oh,
I mean,
Sorry.
Is Unsigned good to squint and see if he can figure out what the BP device is?
Okay, you block the first attack. Give me another martial arts for the second one real quick, Scorn. That one's going to hit. Roll damage. There you go. The chemical that's on their claws burns. It comes colliding with your cybernetic skin and interiors, and it just fries things as it goes, literally scorching them, burning them, and ripping at them away. It hurts. Not that pain's much of a thing to an FBC, but it still hurts.
Oh yeah.
This one. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wasn't that successful athletics check? I will allow this to go down. That'll do it. So this one comes running up, move to here, and will leap over the barrier and land here.
Good to know that they can do that.
Crank! They can jump.
Yeah, I'm a bit too close to this thing to actually properly hit it. Can I shoot at this one in the back, or is it would it be in cover? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my tsunami arms helix and just lift it over the barricade and just shoot in the direction of that thing. Please.
That hits.
Nice. Wait.
3 over.
Yeah, 3 over. Okay. 3. Okay. Come on. Give me something good. Nope, it's not good.
Horny bullets collide off of it, and most of them just ricochet off, or literally within seconds just fall effortlessly from the body. But you do see the slightest bit of a spark of actually hitting something, and red cyber eyes focus on you.
I'm moving back a bit.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Feeling just fine, don't know what happened, but I'm ready to grind. No change, no rules, just me in the night. I'm here to fight the light till life.
Let's fix that. Thank you. Now.
Frank, where the fuck are you going?
Taking cover!
You got a tank over there.
Okay. It moves one of its arms towards you, and it literally comes running up and stops, and the arm splits in half, flips around, and turns into a pop-up heavy submachine gun.
Okay.
That would be...
For me?
That's 2... And that sounds great. I will use those 2 points. I will use those 2 plus 2s we have.
At me?
Yeah, that's auto fire 20 coming at you.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure if it was actually at me, so I would have tried to dodge.
All right. And you will.
No. What? Oh, fuck, yes. I thought for a second. Yeah, no. Defender wins, I forgot that. Holy fuck, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was close. Oh, no.
Scorn.
You only have to roll 400 every time.
Does it feel like the same toxic goop is all over these people?
Just dripping from their claws, as I said.
Just from the claws. I know they're like falling apart, and I wasn't sure if that was part of the reason why.
Yeah. I mean, if you start chewing on them, you are going to suffer radiation poison and other things. I wouldn't recommend eating them.
Damn. All right.
That was my plan.
Okay. Well then, plan B, I guess, is I'm just going to try and like grab its forehead, as if, like little brother style, and just be like, no, stay back, and try and crush its head. Unarmed attack, but
You gently crushing its skull, perhaps. So,
gently crushing its skull. Attempting to. 17. Yeesh, lady.
It will bat your grab out of the way.
Fuck. And with that, I'll just swing with the second one and just try and punch it as it pushes my hand out of the way.
All right, go ahead.
You're rolling terribly.
It dodges and even moves with your attack.
I don't want to get... I can see Crank falling back. I don't want to get completely surrounded by these things. The thing that has dropped, is it? It's about that size. Does it look heavy?
Uh-huh. It does look heavy. There's a weird looking symbol on it, and there's a timer counting.
Yeah, it's not important. All right. Clocks are never important. All right. I'm gonna move back just to try and stay a little bit closer to the others and try and not get completely surrounded. So I'm gonna move.
That would be 8. Good movement.
Perfecto. That's me.
Unsigned.
How sophisticated do these FBCs look? I know their flesh is falling off, but the FBC part of them, is it like a good FBC or like a cheap FBC? At a glance, I know
Good.
you obviously can't give them like a clinical.
Good.
Good. Right. So they're probably hardened. As in EMP hardened. So instead, we are just gonna... Cool, we're just gonna chuck an incendiary grenade in between the two of them. With this. Do we have any +2s? Nope, so I'm gonna spend all of my luck instead. Of course.
Oh no.
Well, it only misses by 1. So...
Roll
depending where the
D6.
GM... Roll a D6. Also a 1. With, the original location being, let's just say this time.
The shot comes short. You were trying to slip it just over the concrete barrier, but your throw falls short and it lands just behind it.
Shit, so the barrier
Please
takes
still
a
roll the
brunt.
damage.
Okay.
Yes. Whatever damage rolled, I'm going to basically be reducing it a half against the Cyber Psychos due to the fact of the barrier is going to be eating
Yeah, that's
most
fair.
of it.
Okay, it doesn't seem like I can roll damage there, but that's no problem. I'll just manually roll 5d6. Not much.
Lost in the noise, lost in the grind. You're out here alone, feeling left behind. The city don't care, the city don't see, but there's more to life.
Let's see if they even bother.
You fight, 'cause in this world they're your own.
Okay.
It's hard out here, but you're not alone. Gotta build your tribe, gotta find your own.
The blast goes off, damaging their subdermal armor on them, but that's about it. The
Doesn't set
concrete
them on
barrier here eats the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's fair. And then he's gonna come back up.
Oh, you're already done. They want
Do the Amazon woman not do anything to help us?
They're watching.
God damn
Fuck.
Amazon women.
Duck, Crank, duck.
Comes around the corner, swinging at you aggressively.
No, duck the other way.
Oh, fuck! Oh my fucking god! Oh.
Rip.
As the claws come in contact with you, you can feel some kind of fire from your nerves, your endings of your body as these bladed, dripping masses of wolvers plunge into your body. And it hurts. It burns. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Mother. Yeah. This one moves up, points its gun at your head, and there's a click, and an explosion of a ping shell goes flying out of the cartridge. Crank!
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I still wanna shoot at that guy in the back. It's a bad idea, but I'm angry at that guy, so can put all of my luck, my remaining luck into that, which is not a lot, but maybe enough. Nice.
You
Okay,
hit?
that's max.
Ma-
That's max.
Show me the ones.
What? Wait. Come on, come on.
All about the
multiplier is...
fire RNG, that's it.
Come on, come on.
What you gotta do is roll well.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, 30 damage is pretty good.
Not bad. Of course, you got the fucking helix, so it's a ×5 multiplier. That's
Yeah.
fucking me, yeah.
But my helix is
Weapons,
empty now, so...
nuts.
You pepper this thing with 20 bullets, puncturing subdermal in numerous places, and ripping this thing up. But it doesn't even look staggered from your blast.
Let's take 2 steps back.
You're running out of room here. Looks like it's turning into a shotgun blast.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
I would like to try to evade that shotgun blast.
Oh well, sadly I can't let you evade the shotgun blast because it's not a shotgun. As there's a thump from a pop-up grenade launcher as this grenade
Okay,
comes flying at you guys.
Can I
I'm
dodge
sorry,
the explosion?
You requested shotgun, and that's not
Yeah.
it. Okay. No, roll evasion, guys. Go ahead.
I mean,
I
I'm
would like to
probably
if I
not
had
gonna
those
make it
back today.
anyway, but worth a
But I
try.
don't-
Yeah, I need a 10 to dodge this one, and we don't have any plus. Yeah, nope.
I can't evade it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dangerously close to being bad. Not good, but
Yeah. At least not 2 6s.
it was close to 4 6s, dude.
Oh yeah, oh holy fuck.
Good times. Good times. So let's see. Unsigned, you're gonna block 11 and take 12. Putting you at 28. And Crank, your armor. Ooh.
Yeah, this is not looking good for me.
Did you already apply the damage to yourself?
Nope.
Okay.
But dude, you dealt like 30 damage to me last turn because you did 2 wither attacks.
And you
man.
did 30. You did 30 damage to me this
Yeah.
turn. This seems like a fair trade-off.
Yeah, I mean,
you have the same amount of HP, right?
That is
Yeah,
not a question you want the DM to ask.
Scored. Your band members are getting kind of messed up. What would you like to do?
Only one of them. We can replace
Okay.
the
Oh no,
bassist.
Unsigned,
That's fair.
Unsigned does not look happy from that shot either.
Yeah, but you're not a band member.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, missed that part.
Alright, well, I mean... Alright, fuck it.
That's the attitude I like to hear.
Shit.
They're getting fucked up. Fine. I'm gonna move. Have either of these taken any damage yet? That I can tell? The two here.
None.
Wonderful. I'm gonna aim for the one that is behind me first. So they just go fuck it, leap in, and just sort of fly towards them as a lump of mass.
Okay.
Just for my first attack. I'm just attacking. Working on it. Apologies.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you will.
And for the second one, like kicking in the knee, trying to put them down a little bit.
Okay. Oh, god damn it.
Oh no. Okay.
Unfortunately.
What?
I'm like, the only way I can dodge this attack is I have to roll a 10, and I have to roll, like, above a goddamn. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Did this one actually move, or was that just? a mistake?
yeah. With that, it will.
Oh, I was targeting this one. I was targeting.
Oh, you were
on the thing.
attacking that one with both?
Mhm.
Oh.
I was targeting on the thing. Well, I mean, if it's done, it's whatever. It's fine. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference.
Yeah.
Either way, I just meant for the movement's sake. But
Okay.
I'm not going to move. I'm just here now. I would rather they're attacking me than the other two. So that's me.
Understood. Unsigned?
Yeah. Unsigned reels from the explosion, and that was a regular grenade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so his face is covered in now oily lacerations. His suit is fucked. He staggers back a step or two before, with a slight growl of exertion and almost a little bit of emotion in those dead eyes. He pulls out his chakrams and throws them straight at both of them at this guy. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's only one a turn, isn't it? So, through the first. Oh no, it's one a turn, but two if in melee. That's fine. Cannot use them very well in melee, so going for the attack. We did it, lads.
It hits.
This is damage ignoring half. Oh wait, no, I can do this. I can apply this to him, can't I? 'Cause I'm a clever guy. Is it control? I thought it was control right click. Apparently not.
No, it's just double right click.
Double right click, that's the one. Ignoring half, because it is not melee.
Well, that didn't calculate correctly. All right. There we go. It scratches circuitry, wiring, and everything that he's bypassing part of the armor.
Perfect. That's his turn. Oh, where did it stay stuck inside of him? Or did it bounce to the ground?
It is inside of him.
Cool, thank you.
Ooh la la.
Oh, righty. We go. Right, coming back up. When this one moves up to swing on you, I'm going to need a cool check unsigned.
One cool check going up. Unsigned is not very cool.
Attack of opportunity.
Haha!
He is
Very
not
cool.
Damn.
It depends which way you roll them.
Okay. Yes, you can make that dodge check as this thing moves just almost, as fast as you can think up to you swinging.
It's like a super speed kind of thing going on. Go for the evasion. There we are. Do you want one or two?
You go to leap out of the way entirely too slow. And for a moment, you very much feel like that's it. And one of the Amazons steps up and literally, using her spear, will block the shot.
Yay!
In the way to guard you.
There's a small pained gasp of thanks and unsigned before he's slumping against this pipe.
That's fine. Freya's going to pull her katana and move up, and she's going to engage. Oh, so close. A solid chunk of matter and armor plating gets just sliced off and thumps to the ground. This one's going to totally try to engage with you. It's gonna swing once. It's trying to embed its claws into you and twist. So assuming I successfully hit with this next attack, we'll resolve the rest of this. So I'm going to need Scorn to please evade a 21 or martial arts a 21. Jesus
Yeah, I'm gonna use some
Christ,
plus twos.
Plus.
Fuck happened?
Like roll, look over 29. They're like, what the fuck? Should have used some goddamn plus twos.
That's why I was trying to focus. I was kind of ignoring you because I was trying to count as I added them.
Prepper time. It's easy.
I'm going to use some plus twos because I really don't want to. I don't know what this is, but I don't want it. I don't want it. So I'm going to use 3.
That's fair. All right, you said you will dodge the first attack. I'm just gonna swing again.
Well, can I counter first?
Yeah, I guess. I was hoping you'd forget about that, but
It's not a success of 12 or more, but it is still just a counter attack. Apologies.
No, you're not. Please, come on, bring it.
So I'm going to, teep kick. It needs to make a. Oh man, I'm so confused. It needs to make a athletics check. Okay, that is a success. It still takes some damage, but it is not knocked prone. So it just takes damage.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Crunchy. Nope. It's left and
you hit it solidly and can hear almost a shattering crunch from part of its internals and cyber armor. And there's a spark and like onboard flickering from lights in his chest plate as something is clearly heavily damaged from that attack.
Bad no. So it's done, right?
Yeah, it's still going to try to make that second attack on you.
Okay.
Let's use 2 plus 2s.
God damn it. Alright. I will also use some plus 2. So,
You're a 13.
I'm still going to use them. You used 2, is that right?
Yeah, I was going to use 1 for attack and 1 for damage, but
Okay.
oh well.
You
dodge.
I'm so sorry. Can I counter again, or is it once per?
I'm only going to allow you to do that once per.
That makes
Just to
sense.
keep combat flowing well enough.
Alright.
Okay.
Crank.
Crank sees this Cyber Psycho run past him and add unsigned, and he fumbles for a few seconds, but pulls out his new fancy SMG, and I'd like to do an aimed auto fire shot at this guy. Wait, you
cannot
can
do
do
an
both.
aimed auto fire
Okay.
shot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I forgot that. I mean, would have been great.
Imagine that
I
shit.
forgot that he can't do that. I'm still gonna use 3 plus 2s. Yeah, 3 plus 2s for plus 6. Yeah. No. Come on, please. Oh no. Well,
Lol.
it's still a 12. It might still fail. It probably won't, but
And you're shooting at the one behind you, right?
Yeah, the one next to unsigned.
Just a piece of advice for next. It doesn't help when you roll a 1, but
Yeah.
not the best range difficulty for you at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super
true.
close for auto-fire.
Okay, well, it does not matter. I probably wouldn't have rolled that high
It
anyway.
dodges so successfully, you hit unsigned. I'm kidding.
I'm not playing D&D.
But there's those times that makes you really grateful about it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move here. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a bad position here.
Oh, he's running.
Thump. Another grenade comes flying towards you both.
23. I'm gonna use another 2+2s. I literally cannot take any more damage, or I'm fucked. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay. Thank fucking God for those +2. Genuinely, thank you so much, Jack. Holy fuck.
Oh no, the blast
One's not
goes
good at
off.
dodging range stuff.
Blast goes off, but I mean, kind of messed up your jacket a little bit. Some of your skin.
Those bastards.
Scoring. It's your turn though.
The Amazonians stepped in behind me, and I just want to do my best to try and get rid of this one instead. So, just seeing it stagger back with the teep kick, I'm gonna move around it a little bit, just because there was just a blast. Actually, I'm gonna go the other way. So it was a blast. So move around it a little bit as I stagger, and just continue trying to hit this thing and hoping I roll better.
Okay.
Let's use I'll use 1+2 on the first attack. Alright. And I'm gonna use 2+2s on the damage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so silly. I keep rolling the martial arts skill, not the attack. Anyway, that's fine. Should technically be one higher, I think. But hey ho. 22.
There's a crunch and pop of circuitry.
Alright. And just still saying, just continue the onslaught with a headbutt. Just try and keep it from doing anything. 28.
God.
Alright. I really want to take this. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take 2 more +2s for the damage.
Well, you have quite a few, and we need to use them up before the next
Yeah,
Cyber initiative step. So,
And I'm really hoping that we, put some good damage on it. No critical, but it's still pretty solid damage.
that's very solid damage.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray.
Oh no, we can't spend them fast enough.
That's my turn. I'm going to stay there for the moment. He's kind of dithering one way or the other. He wants to help his friends and engage with the other one. So I'm kind of in range to react here, so not moving anywhere.
To be fair, if you stand there, you can't be hit by a grenade and also stop a friend from being hit. So.
Well, he's kind of wants to go run to the last one, go help. So he's
I got you.
dithering back and forth at the moment.
Classic.
Bitch.
Right. He's unsigned is up. Unsigned is gonna. It's funny because like the Amazon's come in to help. Unsigned still feels like he still doesn't feel like he's allowed to cross this invisible barrier of the entrance of the club. So he presses himself back a little bit. Kind of like with a slightly nervous glance towards the other Amazon here.
She is watching you.
Yeah.
Like, clearly, like, everything else going on, she's definitely looking at you.
Yeah, that's fair. This is the one that looks mega fucked up, right?
Yes. It looks barely functional, followed by the one directly in front of you, and the one furthest... No, none of them are pristine at this point. The one in front of you and the one all the way back look about the same level of fucked up.
Okay. I'm going to hope that this, because especially if they're going to have decent death saves. So Unsign's going to throw his second chakra at the one that Scorn's got fucked up. There we go. And... Eat. Not enough.
Oh. I saw the 10.
Yeah, no,
that was your
mine.
attack. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I also thought it was Unsigned's attack.
I'm afraid not. That's his turn. He's already taken this. Yeah, he can't go any further. He can't go any further back without getting into trouble. So he's cowering back there.
Which one is this?
There's a cry of pain from Freya as one of the blades gets plunged into her.
Ouch.
The other woman dodges effortlessly, spinning her spear around, blocking the blades. For Freya, oh, that's gonna hurt. As the blades come out, she is bleeding profusely from her chest. The dress and gown is ripped, and her very almost bluish smoke-covered skin starts to get stained very quickly with very deep purple blood.
Get back, Elf. This is a job for orcs and Unsigned.
Barely feels like a job for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck's sake. What happened to that cool check?
Let's be fair, the cool check was made after he Shit, okay, she's getting her own back.
She says something in Moonspeak. I don't know. You're not the most linguist person, Scorn. But she drives this monokatana directly into the cyber psycho.
Hey, you can't use that word. Only we can use that word.
She kind of makes this choking sound and spits some blood in your direction. Not enough to but just that spits in your direction with that in distaste. Ooh, sadly, that is no longer the case. There's a spray of oil and organic matter as this thing now looks to be actually seriously wounded. Scorn, this thing reaches out and grabs a hold of you.
God, fuck.
Well, at least it's trying to.
It's trying to grapple.
Yes.
Sweet baby. All right. Oh, I thought that was a 1.
He's pretty good at brawling, it turns out.
Get the fuck off me.
And just as quickly as you bat it off, it literally tries again as an automated voice response inside of it. You hear a 6, 5.
That's why it's brawling is so good. Ooh.
That is also 3 plus 2s I just used.
Ah.
Oh,
Hint,
god
hint.
damn it. Okay. Okay,
Use
cool.
them.
Yeah, let's... well, if you're going to use 3, I'm going to use 4.
I'm not using more than I have in luck. Let's put it that way.
I used my luck earlier. Alright. I am out of...
Yeah, I used my luck on a grenade that missed.
Yeah, okay.
It grapples a hold of you. It will count, the timer on it will go from a 6, 5, 4 through the course of this round, but you still have time to escape. So, Crank, it looks like Scorn has a very clingy fan. And what would you like to do?
Just to make sure, this thing is the one that made the death save, the one that's currently fighting Scorn, right?
Yeah, it's also the one counting down from 6.
Yeah, that probably means nothing.
Yeah. It's just the same as this weird object over here that's counting down.
Yeah.
Actually, that's
gonna-
2 separate things that are counting down. Only one of these 2 things is nuclear.
That we know of.
I'm gonna shoot at this one again.
Fantastic. It will get a minus to its evasions.
I'm gonna use 2 plus 2s.
We are getting short at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still
Are we?
35 of them.
Excuse me. You know what? Fuck it. I'm still using the. I'm using.
Before you finish that number, I will not allow you guys in a single turn spend more plus 2s than you have in luck points.
Yeah, I'm using 3.
Keep that in mind.
I'm
Max
using
luck
3.
or current luck?
That is that is whatever your max luck pool is. So if your max luck pool is 6 in a
Nice,
single
okay.
turn, you can use 6 plus 2s. This is to prevent some people's use of 10 or more in a single round.
And
Yeah,
just breaking
God's
the
had
laws
enough.
of physics.
Yeah, God's had enough.
That's a 4 over.
That is 4 over.
Then I'm gonna use, because I have a total of 5 luck, I only used 3, I'm gonna use 2 of them for plus 4 damage.
Which is quadrupled, I guess? I don't know when it applies.
No, it's the thing has a weird, it functions weirdly, the one that Og made me.
I can do math. It's fine.
Yeah.
Even if Foundry screws up, I'm really good at shorthand.
Yeah. No, but it works. It's 35 damage. That's also armor piercing, so yeah, -2 armor instead of -1.
Fucking AP armor in the fucker as well, isn't it? Shit. I'm here on like a shoestring budget compared to you guys.
We just got 200,000
And
eddies, my man.
stuff.
You need to up your game, man.
Yeah.
Let's hope this. Okay. I was about to say, let's hope this one doesn't explode. And that's my turn.
Woke up face down in the dirt, feeling just fine. Don't know what happened, but I'm ready to grind. No change, no rules, just me in the night. I'm here to fuck, fight, and light till life. Smoke it, drink it, give me that high. If I crash and burn, so what? I'll die. Fuck
This one comes up, points his heavy SMG at you, and begins to spray bullets in all kinds of directions. Give me an evasion check, please.
Okay.
Not being it.
You got this, Craig. Probably.
Sorry about that. Yeah. It's more or less of the very erratic nature of its firing. You're more or less dodging its lack of control over the auto fire, and a lot less dodging the accuracy of its hit. You're fine. Scorn! The timer's at 4 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to grab this thing's skull, throw it as hard as I fucking can.
Okay.
As it crumples down. Yeah, when I say the other one, I want to be very clear. This one.
Yeah, I assume because it's the only one operational. The other one is dead.
Oh, the other one's already dead? Okay, I missed it.
Yes.
So you just want athletics, to be clear?
I'm going. Yeah, I need a. It's got to be high enough to take into account the fact that it is trying to hold on to your skin, and it's not really your skin. You could just rip it off and not care. But it's more or less that trying to make sure you're not going to damage yourself in the throw. It doesn't hold on to you like a spider monkey or something.
I'm so sorry. I think I thought this was the one that failed its death save, but it was this one. Yeah, that's right?
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
still about to probably blow up there.
Yeah, understood. But I thought I was no longer grappled, which is why I thought I could throw
I
it.
see.
So am I able to throw it, or do I need to break the grapple first?
For simplicity's sake, a high enough martial arts mole will break his grapple at the same time. Like, if you want to contest it to throw, like, we can double roll that right now, back and forth, just to be on the safe side.
Plenty of luck.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Beat a 15.
Use as many of your of the plus twos as you can.
Against the 50, isn't his base 14?
Actually, its base is 15. It's still at minuses because it's at negative hit points.
Yeah. Makes more sense now.
With death safes going up every time I have to do something against Scorn.
No, I was saying Scorn's base. I'm pretty sure it's higher than 15 anyway.
Oh yeah. Scorn's. It's more or less a formality.
Base 15 technically today.
Mm-hmm.
Base 14 usually, but I've got a +1.
Roll 66.
$21.
Not bad throw. Not bad. Oh my god.
Okay, the one that you threw, I am putting prone. And that's going to take... Okay. The one you threw it at, this one, looks really messed up. The other one looks very critical. Sparks flying off of it, twitching, still counting down though. Unsigned.
Okay.
Sorry, Scorn, do you wish to move?
Yeah, that's I'm just going to take a few steps back away.
Right. Shame. That's okay. Unsigned raises his palm and clenches his fist and activates the retrieval mechanism for both of his blades. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. He takes a step forwards first before he fucking slices out the Amazon.
You will retract
Yeah.
both your blades this round.
Yep. So both shiver a little bit before pulling themselves out of the guy that's about to blow up, and the other one out of this guy in the ground here. And they slam into his wrist. He's not quite used to the strength of how they come back yet, so he kind of staggers backwards and shakes his arm out a bit sorely. And then he sees what's happening over here and he ducks back to cover.
Coughing, choking, spitting up blood, Freya will fall back with her monokatana and start looking after the large puncture wound on her chest, her collapsed lung, and her ruined outfit, and just kind of let out a thick, kind of exhausted, and just kind of lean up against the wall and just kind of not necessarily collapse against it, but definitely applies all of her weight to the wall. This one gets up.
Does it?
And collapses on the ground. Short circuits at a 2 seconds and just stops.
Damn, we're never gonna find out what the countdown was for.
I want to know what it means.
God damn it. I really wanted it to explode.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm shooting the other one. Using... Yeah, we have so many again. How have we so fucking many +2s again? Where do they keep coming from? Yeah, I'm gonna use another... I'm gonna use another 3 on my attack. Come on, please. It's a 3 over. That's still pretty good. And again, use another 2 to add some damage. And, yeah. Okay.
With that, the last one of these frames collapses on the ground. Sparks and circuitry very much die before you as the red lights and the clicking of their mouths just goes silent. And all that can be left heard is the faint beeping of this other box.
Those were some tough fucking gnomes. Holy fuck.
Yeah, after last year's fiasco, they really upgraded.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, you fought like 20 of these, like, I was wondering how you did it, but yeah, it makes sense that they upgraded. But,
I mean, only a little bit.
yeah. What's that fucking beeping?
Oh, it's probably not important. Everybody alright?
Yeah.
I'm
Kind
kind
of.
of feed Hill out, and again, still too afraid to cross the border, just kind of holds his arm over the border with the Squad walks straight across as Unsighted has his arm extended.
Trey will take you and administer it, and the wound will close at her chest, but she very much still is holding the side of her collapsed lung.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to go see the doctor. Pimple's gonna be pissed about this. Got blood on my favorite dress. What are you doing here, Scorn? You know the gnomes don't like you.
Well, I can see that. I mean, that was overkill, though, right? Like, they could have just asked me to leave. No, I came to see you.
Those weren't gnomes.
You sure?
Outside, as you get closer to this thing with your level of intelligence, you can clearly see the signs that it is a radioactive thing. Clear signs of radiation and a countdown timer.
A beeping radioactive thing, you say?
Mm-hmm. It started with a 120-minute, clock, and it is ticking down.
Yep. Does it have a name?
You're looking at something that has nuclear, and it definitely has radioactivity on it. A countdown, and a whole lot of security panels, closed parts in places. With that kind of education check, you wouldn't be surprised looking at a small-yield nuclear device, like a bomb.
How
Is that a bomb?
How small? Are we talking everyone in this entire festival dies small?
Yes.
Okay. Not small then. Or at least not... I mean, for a nucleus, I understand. Anyway. Yeah, Unsigned kind of probably doesn't... He probably comes to a halt here, and then if his expression could become pale, it would. But instead, his eyes just kind of widen, and his jaw slackens slightly.
Frank would inspect it a bit closer and like knock on it and stuff like that.
Frank. It's a nuke.
Like a bomb.
Yes.
Oh, I'm good with bombs.
Are you good with defusing them, Frank?
Probably. I'm not Frank, just to be frank with you. I'm Crank, you know.
Why do? Just give me 1 second. Is there any kind of network to connect to with this thing? No. Didn't think so. But Unsigned would obviously check.
Yeah. Now, this appears to be like an old, archaic style. Very,
Is
light.
it literally like a fucking? Is it like a fucking Willy Pete, like 500 kilos, still green, green paint on it and everything?
Mm-hmm. Made by Prepper Jack Industries.
with like an egg with an egg timer on it.
What the fuck is he prepping for?
He's prepping for his own nuclear apocalypse, apparently.
Yeah, I would like to defuse it, and maybe
If you fail, Crank, everyone in this place dies.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do this right, okay? I also want to make it.
Turns to run and then realizes there's no fucking point. So he just kind of just walks around in circles with like his arms just spread in exasperation.
I would also like to defuse it in a way where we could theoretically reactivate it at some point if we wanted to blow something big up.
Well, keep that in mind, assuming you do this well enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 5+2s. Let's hope I don't roll a 1. Wait, oh fuck, I forgot how fucking hurt I am. I don't think I can heal myself enough to... You can't use multiple... Wait, can you use multiple quick heals after one another? Like directly after one another?
It makes you very dumb. Or slow, or whatever it is.
The quick heals are not speed heals. You can use multiple ones, just keep in mind, you are tanking your reflexes with each one. So you need to keep in mind of that.
Yeah, I mean...
As Frank starts doing this, how obvious is it that he's actually shit?
It's with that education check, it's clear what he's doing.
And how well would Unsigned say that he's beginning to do it?
You have to let him get a little ways into it before you can make...
Okay, I will wait.
I have a base 11, so it's not that good, but it's fine.
Yeah, but Unsigned doesn't know that, so I'm waiting till Unsigned sees evidence of your skill.
Come on, please. Give me a good one. Okay, it's average. It's a 24.
Alright, you start pulling the screwdriver, you start slowly taking this thing apart, and as you watch, it seems very clear that he might actually know what the hell he's doing.
I like explosives. That's why I'm good with them. Because I like blowing shit up.
Have you
And if you
ever
don't want to
seen
blow
a
up
nuclear
yourself, but other
device
people,
in your entire life?
yeah. I mean, they work pretty similarly. They have the same.
And signed is like he's almost professionally offended. He's not even like
Yeah.
They do not. They don't even have conventional. He comes. And Sign's basically going to try and help out or do the next roll or however you want.
Go ahead. I will count you guys working together for the purpose of this. I'm going to pause you here, though.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me the roll just so I can catch up with what Scorn's doing.
Cool. I'm going to use 4 + 2s.
Fantastic.
Come on. It would be really cool to have a fucking nuclear bomb we can just put somewhere.
Huh. Alright, I'll fix that in a second. 28, fantastic. Okay, as you guys are working on the bomb, she'll look at you, dress torn up, bloody wound, and short on breath, and be like, "What's so important that couldn't wait till later?"
Oh, hey, before we get into that, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When's the concert?
This evening. And tomorrow.
Okay, shit.
We won.
Well, wait, what? You won?
Anytime we want. We can play anytime. I requested to go on after you guys. If you guys don't go on until tomorrow, that's when our part of this shindig starts.
Oh, you requested to go on after us?
Yeah.
You really think you're going to be able to follow this?
I mean, she takes a moment to stare at your lower waist. I mean, I've been following that ass around for a while.
All right, I like it. We have a plan, though, right? What's our plan for the thing?
Well, I managed you had some kind of plan. I told you I would assist you with that.
Go. Oh yeah. No, I've got a plan. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey, you got a plan. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And that would be something I need to know.
Oh, what do you need to know?
What your plan is.
Got ya. I've got a song. That's the plan. It's
so just like asking me out. You're just gonna play a song and it's all gonna work out.
Well, last time.
Primo.
I've got a song that basically reveals all of the stuff that needs to be revealed. It's a very revealing song, and I'm gonna play it. Oh, that's a good point. That's a really good point. When are they performing?
Who?
The person. The one that the plan's about.
Oh. Okay,
yeah, come on, keep up.
I don't think she officially signed up for anything. I'll have to check.
Oh,
sorry, the gnomes brought some really, really good shit this year. Sorry, it's kind of
no, it's all good.
It's definitely great for the page management. She pokes her wound.
No, you got it. All right.
As you two begin to work together, you begin to take off the outer case, unsigned. You even help with some slight booby traps in places. As you guys begin to work further in taking apart this rudimentary bomb. I say rudimentary because once you start to get inside, it does seem like this was made with egg timers, hopes and dreams, bubble gum, and wires.
Manual soldering and stuff like that, yeah.
100%. Okay. However, with your guys' combined knowledge, there is at least 2 different booby traps besides the one on the case that seems to be involved with electricity that powers different functions of this dirty nuclear bomb.
And do we think we can get through them?
I mean, based off you guys are rolling, yes, you have a good idea which ones to cut, but I still need a successful skill check to continue with the disarming.
Right.
You do.
When I say, he's got he's pulled out some electrodes from his carry-on. As in, I found what it's called now. The device that you use to measure ampage and stuff on wires.
Altimeter?
A voltimeter and was it anemometer for amps? Wherever it is. Either way, he's got one of those out, and he's been using it to figure out which wires need, cutting in all the cinematic sense. And actually, the palm on his cyber hand, he's got projecting a kind of schematic of the whole thing, so we can squint through it. And he points out to his hologram, okay, if you see that highlighted one, I need you to make sure that one doesn't go above 3.5 volts.
How do I do that?
Just put the thing. You're meant to be good at this. He reaches down and he pulls out his little voltmeter. Put these clamps on each side of the wire. If the reading goes above 3.5, you tell me. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not good with electronics. I'm just good at blowing shit up and stopping shit from blowing up.
This is almost entirely electronic now. Okay. And he's going to go for it again. How many +4s? Yeah, I'm going to use another 4 of them because I'm pretty sure if we fail any of these, we all die. So, there's another 4 +4 is consumed. I don't know if yeah, that'll do. It's not a 1.
As you cut through the next part of it, keeping everything else and get to the next level of security, to get further into the case, you notice that the thing that you just tripped was attached to a small part of a gut of internal agent.
Does the agent look like it's turned on or anything?
Absolutely, yes. But it's no longer connected to the device.
Oh, I see. Right. But the agent's still connected to it. So is the agent connected to the rest of the device, or is that now cut out?
It's now cut out, yes.
Okay. There's a sigh of relief. He'll make a mental note in case he can pull that agent out later. And he's going to
just after that sigh of relief, within 3 seconds, the agent goes signal lost.
Ah, right. Let's think. Pulling one of the cables from the voltmeter, he's going to have it create, well, as fast as he can. Obviously, I appreciate this might be too late. Basically, he's going to grab one of the 2 little crocodile clips on the end of the voltmeter, attach it to the end of the wire that was going into the agent, and put the same strength of signal back onto it, if you get me. Strength of voltage.
You try, and how long do you hold it there like that?
I'm going to say 3 seconds. And if he doesn't see a change, then he's going to probably start backing away from the bomb.
Well, it doesn't change.
Okay.
The timing on the bomb as you begin to back away is no longer above an hour and 15 minutes. It's below 47. It's below 47 seconds, as it looks like the timer has increased in speed.
Yeah.
However, that's not the biggest concern. The biggest concern is.
Oh, really?
You all hear the same very familiar sound of a sonic boom. And looking around and looking to the heavens, another drop pod begins to fall.
Fantastic.
You got this.
Don't have much choice. Yeah, so Unsigned is basically just going to go double or nothing now, and he's just going to force himself. He's just going to go straight for whatever controls the detonation. He doesn't care if it damages him or blows up people near it. As long as the nuke portion doesn't go off, he's going to go for that, basically, if you get me.
Roll it. Go ahead and add in basically a +1, +2 because Crank's assisting you.
Yeah. So we're going to do this. We're going to do 4 +2s from the stream. We're going to do +2 from Crank helping, and don't have enough time to take time, so that's it. Here we go.
Come on. Yes! Fuck yes! Fuck yes!
Hopefully that's good enough.
You rip and start pulling everything. And as you start pulling things, the timer goes faster and faster and starts jumping entire blocks of time before you actually get to the thing and cut it. And I need cool checks as you guys do.
Yeah. Now this one I'm happy to fail. Yeah, no, that's entirely reasonable.
Crank, yeah, as Unsigned starts frantically pulling things, and the timer, literally 42 seconds, 28 seconds, 12 seconds, 2 minutes, 14, 13, 9, 6.
What are you doing? What's up?
And it hits 0. There is a flash of red light as it spews confetti and a liquid that has a moderate amount of radioactive particles inside of it. Enough to make the whole device itself appear radioactive. Begins to spray fumes and bits of colored pieces of trash come out of it as you get this hooray weak sound come out of it. But you can still hear the whistling of the drop pod coming down towards you all.
Hey, stop fucking with your clock. We got more presents coming in.
Unsigned just lets his head thunk up against the bomb surface with a dull metallic clank. And he doesn't respond.
At this point, there's an automated message. We at Prepperjack Industries would like to make sure that you are always prepared for every occasion. Well, if this was an actual nuclear device, you'd be dead, so it really doesn't matter anymore. Next time, sure, at Prepperjack Industries, we have a wide variety of things to help. And it starts to just name off a wide variety of technical doodads, tools. Yeah, like this nuclear bomb was a test to handle your emergency response situation in case this was an actual nuclear weapon.
Yeah, Bones is... not Bones. Unsigned is just... sorry, LARP happening tomorrow, that's my LARP character. Unsigned is just... he's done, he's just lying against this thing.
Yeah,
Back to the conversation at the exact moment. Okay, you have a plan. We play music. That solves everything. I understand. Is there something else? Or was there like a question you needed from the score?
No, that's about it. Also, I wanted to see the gnomes again. I love those guys.
Yeah, he's still a little angry after... Oh. You know what you did.
I know what
He liberated gnomes, right? From the gnome prison?
Hey, no. Well, they were imprisoned. No, it's too complicated to get into. It was all a little bit fucked up. At least by the end it was. Hey, I got a question. Are you feeling okay? You're not too scared or anything?
Of what?
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Ghosts. Yeah.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
No. Do you need more drugs?
I mean, always, yeah, but
is this a lack of drug kind of situation? Why are you so worried about
I was
ghosts?
told today that I ghosted you. I just want to make sure you weren't scared.
No.
Cool, perfect. All right, well, lead me to the gnomes.
You have to bring drugs to meet the gnomes. This is a peace party event.
Yeah, I'm peaceful. I don't. Can I borrow some drugs? No, I'll get you back.
The resounding explosion of the pod hitting the ground about a block south of you guys. You've all gone almost a little used to.
Craig, what did you do?
Nothing.
2 seconds, Craig. Talk to the elf for a moment.
Sorry about
Meanwhile,
that. The
just-
littlest one's trying to get me in trouble. Okay.
Oh, dare they?
The pod lands, and out of the pod comes a unusual fashion, or unusually different creature, larger and exotically sculpted. You will see this larger humanoid-looking gecko come out of the pod.
That's a dragon. Sorry.
You have to think about how much in the dark future people would understand things like dragons or lizards,
I mean, if they-
things like
I
that.
mean, if they
And I'm
understand
trying to be
yeah.
generous
Yeah.
to the dumb people in the group.
Yeah.
All right, you don't get it. You don't get it one way and not get it the other way. Okay.
I mean, that's very fair. Yeah.
It's a spooky dragon.
This thing comes out, literally ripping part of its drop pod into pieces, and bellows a mighty roar, and shoots blue flame 20 feet into the air.
Fuck me. This day never ends.
Scorn, do you want to kill that dragon?
Yeah, sure. All right, be right
It's
back.
very, like I'm going back inside. I'm not helping with that one.
All right, fine. Will you send unsigned a message when you're done?
With, 4.
Well, to come find me. He's kind of like a secretary.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have fun with the gnomes. Send my love.
And they all start to retreat back into the recess of the reactor as the large dragon-type sculpt comes pretty much slowly north, scanning, sifting, looking. Unsigned, what would you like to do?
He's busy still crying against the nuke, or the not nuke. There's no one's going to pick him up yet, but he's still there.
It has gone through the spiel of things you could buy to better prep for this in advance, and it started to actually repeat itself.
Is the speaker
infomercial
visible?
on loop. Oh yeah, it's a small like watch-sized
Yeah, okay.
speaker.
The speaker has been smashed into oblivion after about 10 seconds. He's just continuously punched this thing until it stopped making sounds. And then he's gone back to just leaning against it, panting.
Okay, Scorn, Crank, what are y'all doing?
Getting in the tank.
That might be a good idea. Scorn.
I'm heading up to the tank with Crank. I'm not sure he's aware that Unsigned is down there at the moment, unless you're being vocal.
It's not massively vocal. He did punch a bomb a couple of times. Which is quite clangy.
Yeah, but I have terrible perception.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, you've been rolling really good on perception today, big guy.
Yeah, you've done
I mean,
nothing
that's
but
true.
good
Do you
speed
mind
this
if I
entire
roll
session.
another one at this point?
Yeah, it's fine.
alright.
You didn't roll anything.
Still a 9, alright. Alright, so as I'm walking that way, I'll clock whatever Unsigned is doing. Oi! Leave the clock alone.
What?
It's just a fucking timer, don't worry about it. Come on, there's a dragon.
And Slime doesn't. It's not even like he doesn't even fully process. It's just like, I mean, what's new at this point? You know what I mean?
Come on, get your
Can't be
dragon
any
slaying
weirder than a
kit together.
fucking
We're
nuke.
going dragon killing.
Okay. Sure.
Get in the tank.
Oh, you can use the fake nuke to prank Sparkles, right? You know, put the fake nuke in a trailer. I originally wanted to put the real nuke in a trailer, but Unsigned didn't like that idea.
What
I'm not
nuke?
going back.
The clock is a nuke, actually. Apparently.
Oh shit, we should get out of here.
Hey, green meat. You will hear from the alley.
I'm literally not. Ramming speed, Crank. Ramming speed.
Someone should try to shoot that cannon.
Right, Unsigned. Get on it.
Unsigned just wordlessly gets on. It looks like he's just come back from Vietnam or something.
It's really not gonna get better now, because
100 meters before him.
those cannons are so fucking loud.
I am behind the tank.
You green meat.
No, I'm not.
Hello.
I said I'm not.
Where can I find? Are you guys even like?
Yeah, I like yelling distance. I'm at the other end.
I think we are literally stood up here right now.
Yeah. We're literally.
Yeah. I can't. I would like to move the tank a little bit closer, but I can't currently move it because the walls are in the way.
It wouldn't fit in there anyway.
I mean, more or less. I could
Let's finish the combo.
What are you looking
We can
for?
decide whether the tank's position
Sorry,
matters.
yeah.
Johnny Fox.
Who?
I don't know what that is. I haven't seen any foxes. Have you got any drugs on you?
Give me a conversation check.
All right. Okay, let's put some plus twos in. You don't get to talk to a dragon very often.
No. Do I need drugs?
Yeah, it's the only things the gnomes accept.
Do the gnomes have Johnny Fox?
You know, I think they might. It sounds like the sort of things the gnomes would have.
That sounds like a joke.
Where are these gnomes?
Oh shit. Now, I do know the answer, but at the same time, I don't want to tell you. Because I feel like you're going to hurt them. If you tell me you won't hurt anyone, then I'll tell you where the gnomes are.
I will not hurt anyone except Johnny Fox.
Alright, deal. Johnny Fox isn't. Are they? What? Are they an elf?
Where are these gnomes?
All right, hang on, and he'll walk up. You got a pinky promise me.
Does he even have a pinky?
Promise you only hurt the fox, yeah?
It will reach down and pick up one of the destroyed frames of a cyber psycho and toss it at you.
Careful.
It has peakies.
Oh, I mean, well played, dragon. Well played. The gnomes are in there. But don't hurt anybody apart from the fox. I don't want you hurting the elf. Oh, can you do me a favor? If you are going to hurt anybody, make it sure it's just the gnomes.
I will find out where Johnny Fox is from these gnomes.
Okay, don't tell anyone I told you, but those gnomes are bastards. And they hide things inside themselves. Pinatas.
Green meat, very useful. We'll tell others.
There's more.
It's like a conversation of two Fallout 1 zero intelligence characters.
Yeah.
They grunting at each other and the concept, the idea that things were being exchanged, maybe, but it was just kind of like a vibes-based conversation.
However, it begins to go walking into the entryway, and I think this is a good point to put a pin in it.
Yeah.
I don't know who that Johnny Fox guy is, but fuck that guy.
Sounds like a
He
prick.
is getting fucked.
Well, I know a dragon that very much wanted to see bad things happen to Johnny Fox, so... Fandom, what can I say? However,
Nicely.
a big shout out to Prepper Jack Industries. Just trying to make sure you guys are always on your toes for every situation.
Can't work. We didn't even successfully defuse it with 39 as well, and that's the sad part. Which is fair enough, because he's never fucking done it before.
100% correct. Like, you know, you had better knowledge of technology and the stuff it was made out of, so you could dismantle it. It was made smartly, and it did, you know, have all the elements in place, but it's not like you have a long history of disarming nuclear bombs, even dirty ones.
Or any bombs.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, it was. He just went based off of vaguely what he'd read about. Like, you know, say, oh, this thing's providing a signal here, so let's make it stop providing a signal. That might be good, right?
And absolutely, and to be honestly fair, I mean, I try my best to meet the requirements of chat, but you know, that many
also
bits
couldn't
for
actually
dirty
go
nuclear
any
bombs? Come on, nah, like that's got to be a bit higher than that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What you don't want to give us an actual nuclear bomb that we can use to blow up Sparkle's trailer.
Just note that's a choice you're making. I'm not saying no to that. I'm just you be sure you yeah. We'll leave it at that. Anywho, chat, please award these people some stars on 1 to 5. Let me know what you guys liked today, or who you thought was amazing, and we're gonna go around the table a little bit. Unsigned, star, wish, something you wish you got to see some more of today.
Oh, 3 separate things, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We got the time, so yeah.
Gosh. So sit back and relax. Star. I'm gonna go to... I mean, I have to choose which idiot orc I give a star to for being an idiot orc, really. Scorn's got more practice with it, so I'm going to give it to him because he's more familiar with the idiot orc gig at this point. But you were both very good at playing the idiot orc. It's just Scorn's ties on the ball when it comes to purposefully misunderstanding stuff straight away. You got to get some practice in there, Ben. No, it was good fun. You were both very good with that there. Wish. I wish to continue this nice pace. I'm enjoying ticking things off the list.
Okay.
You've got Quest done, we've got Concert soon, Vendit, and then we're out of here. And then we've got the Chiba job, and then we're good. We are actually ticking things off the list now, which is nice. And we're not kind of sitting around not doing anything for the entire session either. We are going forwards and doing stuff and experiencing things, which is nice. Things I want to see more of. I wouldn't mind seeing more of those Nomad fellas. I rather like them as a concept. I'm not sure whether we'll necessarily have the opportunity to, because I don't know how much more Nomad-related stuff we're going to do once we go back to the city. But I wouldn't mind working with them in the future, something like that. I think they're quite chill and it could be good fun. And we will throw it over to Craig. Your turn.
Ooh, damn. Star goes to... Now I have to decide between the idiot and the smart guy, and that's also pretty hard. Because both are also really entertaining to watch. Fuck. Let's give it to Scorn for today. Just for... Again, I'm really struggling to pick a single moment or like a single thing, but I just... Well... Yeah, let's just give it to Scorn.
Okay. Wish.
Wish, oh fuck. Yes, sorry, my brain is working right
You
now.
got a third one this time as well. You're fairly easy.
Fuck. Wish. Yeah, I mean, I really just have to agree with Vale here. Just, the pace feels nice. It feels like we get to roleplay a lot still, but also, progress properly without it feeling like a drag.
Something you want to see more of?
I want to see more gnomes.
Please, no.
Okay.
My new wish is never ever having to see a gnome.
Scorn.
Yo, thank you for running. It was great. Star goes to Unsigned for putting up with us, dealing with us very successfully. You did a wonderful job. I'm sorry you have to be put through that. I hope it's better when Doc Nova's around. I
have another sapient person in the party then, so I can have a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to play dumb but not completely derail things and keep at least trying to move in the right direction.
To be fair, because you're doing the out of character cheat method of play dumb but still actually make the game playable, it's not really actually much of an out of character problem at all, because we still do what we want to do anyway. You know what I mean? It just has a funny conversation along the way.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's what
I didn't know I was cheating though. All right.
Well, as in, like, a truly dumb character wouldn't luck his way into progressing the scenario 24/7, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Wish is obviously, I'm sure we all agree, is to have Doc Nova back. Get Doc back into the mix. But beyond that, just keep going. I'm looking forward to the Battle of the Bands, even if Scorn seems to have completely forgotten about it every 2 seconds. I'm very much looking forward to the having the Battle of the Bands and doing some form of performance with the group. And then what was the other one? Stuff I want to see more of?
Yes.
I don't really have anything. We had some fun combat. We've got plenty of roleplay in there. There was a bit of a puzzle going on in terms of defusing a bomb, which, it's all good. I had to see more of anything. No, honestly, it was great. It was a full, well-rounded, beautifully described, immersive roleplay, combat, puzzles, exploration. Just it was perfect. Yeah. No notes.
Well, my star, even though nobody ever asked me, mine goes to you today, Unsigned, because
Thank you.
without you, watching two dumb characters interact with each other, as entertaining as it will be, they would have, like, misunderstood something, took a left turn, hour and a half later, be like 2 states over, you know, like, so it's rough sometimes being the smart one in between the two, but you did a very
I mean, if
good
you play
job
it to
with
comedic effect, it's usually good.
I'm happy you guys are enjoying it. Chat, I hope you've been enjoying yourselves. We will be back again next week with more Runners Rise as you get to torment blue team some more. But thank you, Ty. Thank you, everyone at Orc Skull, for always letting us do this. It means a lot to me, so thank you. I believe in usual Orc fashion, though, it's time to go raiding. Looks like we're gonna go raid some madman in a top hat or something. I don't know. I don't know what a Ravarn is, but it sounds very dapper.
Sounds like a nerd.
Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Tune back into Orc Soul Studio tomorrow. We got more streams going on. Almost every day of the week, Ty?
Almost. Yeah. Nothing on a Wednesday, nothing on a Sunday, but tomorrow we do have the very first session of Iskloft Song of Swords, which is going to be our interactive Viking campaign. So it's going to be very cool. So yeah, definitely come check that out. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, very, very low magic, bit more survival based. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But thank you, Ark, and we'll talk to you all soon. And wonderful night, everyone.
Goodbye.
All right, everybody. Take care. Good luck.